Everybody, welcome back to TekWarfare, episode 22 with me, Sid. And last episode, we built a dragon skull as an entrance for the portal area, and ultimately the villager trading area and all of the things I've got planned over there. Now, I ain't doing anything with that today because we are, well, apart from the chat that I've been having with Neil, I'm on earlier, who's since left. This is a problem. We have got an issue, I think, with the number of villagers we have and the harvesting of crops and all of the good stuff. But so we got that done. That's all nice. We've still got work to do over in the market. But today we need to concentrate on getting some stuff. We need to concentrate on getting put on villagers. We need to increase our population. I've noticed a lot of the villagers are walking around with wooden and tools because there's only one miner and he's so creepy. There's only one miner and they've not been getting a huge amount of ore, so yeah, this is an issue. Now the three things I want to build today are, I'm going to build two properties. We're going to have another cottage here, similar in format to this, possibly not with the I might not do all of the sticky outy woody bits, but you know, because there's less space. And then we're going to have a longer cottage here, more like it's going to be twice the length of one of those, about the same width, maybe do a little bit different on the top, and that's going to give me 2 more cottages and 6 more beds. We've currently got 2 beds vacant somehow, I don't know, don't ask me. Something's obviously died somewhere along the lines, and we currently have 1 guard. So those 2 properties, and we are also going to start working and getting on this section done here, get the gates in, and the barracks done. With the barracks in place, that can house up to 10 guards, so we can put 10 beds in there and some training areas and stuff like that. And yeah, that's the plan. So where to start? I suppose we should start with some I've only got a little bit. I've got some wooden stuff here. That sugarcane will come in a bit as well, but we'll deal with that later. So I would like, what have we got here? I think I am going to try I like that charred. Yeah. Problem is, I like you know what, I have got a whole metric crap ton of. Let's have a stack of ironwood. We'll use ironwood as a basis, and then maybe pink. That's the only problem with that stuff. Willow would be good, but I really don't have much, and I don't want to go faffing around things. Sakura, yeah, I don't know. What else have we got to play with for block work? So you will chisel into nothing nice. And the nether brick really doesn't have any. I suppose there's the red, that one, that's not bad, I suppose. The meat brick's probably not something you would want to build. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work either. Think. Well, we don't have to do anything. We could actually, for one of them, go with some cobble, couldn't we? It's not like we're shy of it. Let me just get a little bit more of that. Let's stop worrying too much about execution and style, and let's just get some blocks down. Sometimes, you know, there's a thing with building, and there are times when we just concentrate way too hard on what we're trying to achieve, and consequently nothing ever gets built. So we're gonna pop those down like so. That is a light block, so we'll move that over 1 like that, just so it's not covered up. And then we're going to have what, 1 2 1 2 yeah, and then actually I should have put the other one on, shouldn't I? So I'm fairly certain this won't strip because it's not a modern Minecraft block, so yeah, we should have definitely pop those on, Because then we'll, oh man, bit of lag there. We'll just get that going around like so. That will give us a framework, which probably easier just to do this, isn't it? Which is a starting point. There we go. Right, and then I'll go and grab that, because otherwise that jingling is going to drive me insane. Thank you. Might even put that down somewhere in a minute. Yeah, so this is going to be like that. We're going to use thatch blocks, reed, for the roof. We should have plenty. I think the villagers have been gathering a good amount of that, so that should be okay. And then we shall use, I'm going to go with that, I think, and let's have a look. We'll do the same again. 2 space on 1 2 3. It's a very similar format. That's obviously a light brick, so we'll again swap those out. That can come across here, across there, and there. And actually, do I want to mix these up a bit and put something different onto the top? I'm wondering whether we should have gone here with maybe that. It's kind of got a solidity to it. Yeah, and then we'll put, these will be the blocks that go on the top and a chisel back like that. Yeah, we definitely need to get this done in a hurry. Let me get this done and I shall be back in a moment. All right, almost one down. Almost 3 to go. Yeah, we've got the doors on, we've got the building. Again, nothing fancy, just keeping it simple. We have got the item frame. Did a little bit of a porch on this one. I started putting the thing up there, then realised I needed an item frame up there, which kind of scuppered that idea. Usual, give them a chair each, and we shall give them a thing, and we've got a light source. All we need is a 2 villager room and some hearts, and that's, I think I'm going to get 4 babies going while we work on the next 4 bedroom bed. I may actually just, let me grab some of those. No, trade, I don't want to trade, I want the architect. Thank you. Give me a 2 if you don't mind, and while we're at it we'll have a 4. That will keep us ticking, and we'll stick the 4 in there till we want it. Let me go and get some of these babies, because we can use them. There's one. Don't hear any more this way. It's just wander around the houses, because this is how I find out where they are. Not there. Yeah, I think we're okay then now, aren't we? Nothing over that way. So I need 4 babies. Got one. We'll have one of them, and one of them. There we go. 4 different babbies. These locked up. It's just a thing they do sometimes. There's very little you can do about it, so no point worrying about it, you know what I mean? And we'll worry about decorating the terrain and the streets a little bit, as we go. These are now locked down, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's my book? They all look miserable because they've got to go to school. Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look over the 24 beds, 24 residents. Excellent. And everything is claimed now, and they can go and do their thing. Excellent. Right, that's one down. We've got the bigger one to do next. I'm gonna... I don't know what to do with this, whether to do something a little bit different with it, actually. Yeah, I've got an idea. Let me have a play, and I shall be back with you in a moment. Alright, my idea didn't work, by the way. I was going to put something on stilts and butt it up to there, and then... Oh, someone's snoring, okay, yeah. And it... I couldn't think of what trade I wanted to put in there. Any of the trades that we've got in dark role-playing stuff really didn't make sense to be all the way over here. And secondly, it just didn't really seem right for this little area of the town. So I elected not to and go with a simple long house structure, which will just have 4 beds in it and some living space in the middle. Keeping it simple all the way as ever, and what we will do is take these out, and we'll go and pop one of these somewhere out here just to keep things going as they are. There we go, that will do. There's work to be done inside where these, but we do need a floor block, which I haven't actually got. Let me have a think. What can we use? Basalt we don't have enough of. Blue slate we could potentially do. I think maybe 40. Might as well have the lot. Doesn't really matter, does it? It gives us a different floor. I don't normally put these stone floors in, certainly not fancy coloured ones, but this is quite a bland structure, so yeah, we'll go with that. That can just go in here. I think 56 should be more than enough. Perfect. It was actually way more than enough, in fact. How are we going to take you? Put those in there. That will go here like so. Excellent. And that just leaves roof, which I'm going to go with charred wood for this one. I quite like the texture, so I think that's where we'll go. In fact, I don't need that there yet right now, but what we'll do, usual, we'll manage to put that on upside down. Yeah, it's just a different structure style again, so we can, you know, go to town with this and make it look proper. Get this done. I'm going to get the beds in and the communal area, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, that building is done. I've done a few slight variations on this one. I've put a little bit of an overhang on the end here. I can't put chisels and bits in there. This wood won't chisels and bits, bizarrely. So there you go, that's the thing. There's our hoofer, and what we will do, I think, is we shall grab our table and place it here with 1, 2 and 3, 4. Now, is that going to be problematic? I actually think that I'm not going to do it like that at all. We'll do it like that, so they can all sit around the table and have a little chat in the evening, and then we shall go bed, 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 bed. Lighting. Where are you? I've got some iron lanterns kicking around there, so we'll do one there and one there. That should be more than ample. So that is another 4 beds. What we need to do is get some babies. Now, I believe I heard a jingle jangling from... Well, it can't be in there. That's babies, isn't it? Must be in one of these two, and I don't think it must. Yeah, that one. So we need 4 more babies. We need to get that marker, and then we can get those going. And listening out. See if there's any fresh ones. Not that I can see. However, we'll grab that, and we shall go and grab 3 more babbies, and we'll get those running. And then we can start working on the barracks area, and that's going to be a bigger build. But we'll take one of that one. It doesn't. By the way, it doesn't matter which ones I'm taking. These are just the different parentage, so the names will come up. They basically take the names of their parents, so that's the only reason why we're doing this. We do need to put some, decoration and a bit more around the area, but yeah, get there. So plob. Excellent, thank you. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4. There we go. What are these? Not necessarily overly intelligent from the outset, but they start off with, some of them probably are. If I knew the parentage, then you'd maybe even have a better guess. I think, yeah, he got an intelligence of 16, so who was he? Tower fell. Anyway, 2 down, 1 to go. And this one's going to take a little bit more effort, but fortunately I have got most of what we need on us to start off with, and that is a whole lot of stone. So I'm going to build this floor up, and we'll see where we go. Oh, we'll see where we go from there. Back in a sec. Alright, we're getting there. We need the barracks structure token, and that is not cheap as I recall. Guard post, 8 blocks and 5. Ouch. Ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie. Okay, 8 blocks. That's 7 blocks. And that's 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are going to, of course, going to need more guard trades, but right now, and we also, I think, once we've got plenty of guards, want to start playing with the idea of a things. But that is that. Now, structure's not complete. It is complete enough for the purposes of the marker. Well, it has walls. It currently has no internal structure, and it's not lit properly, and all of that stuff. We'll get that done in a moment. First things first, let me just take these out of the way and stash them somewhere safe. And then what we are going to need to do, I think, is right. We need up to. Now this is the key. We need up to things. They are going to go there, but we need to strip out some floor first. Up to 10 beds. I don't know whether I want 10 guards. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Who knows? Yeah, we'll use the polish. We'll use this again here. So what we're going to do is we are going to take out the floor here and replace you with some kind of hearth. And then we'll stick a fire in there, and that's good. We will then grab some of you and some of you. That will do us, and just turn you into stone brick for the time being. And what we're going to do is we'll take that structure there, and that will come down maybe that far, actually, who knows. Yeah, I think we'll get away with that. I should have some crafting bench material through here as well. So if we take a few of those and a few of those, and doesn't really matter, they're only slabs after all, aren't they? I mean, this is just to we do something like that, then we can work this area a little bit better, can't we? That will work, I think. And we again, detailing the devil will be in the detail, and there will be plenty of deviling about. But see, my temptation here actually is to just take a few more of those, drop those off there, and then maybe just try something like that. I think that works better. Yep, that works okay. Okay. Pop, what we got? A bit of you, we can stick you away, that can go. We'll grab a little bit of that, that can come out. I want some more of this anyway, so I don't, hang on, let me just check something. Does not want me to do it with that. Oh, damn you. Okay. Well, that's a pain, isn't it? Okay. Need my... that one. And we also are going to need to check this to see if I've got a standard flint and steel. Of course I haven't got a standard flint and steel. Right, we'll get that lit in a moment. That's all of that done. Now, in terms of beds, well, we're going to need to... so if I go... 1, 2, 3, and we'll stick one there. That'll be 4, and then we can have 5, 6. That'll probably be a start, won't it? Can I get away with that? No, I can't. Okay. Could have told me. It would have been a lot easier if it just went, nope, you're not having that. But it doesn't do that. Let me get those going. 1, 2, and 1 there. That'll take us to 6 beds. Maybe 1 there, that'll be 7. Actually, let me just think this through. This doesn't make any sense just lining up against the wall like that. I'm going to just have a quick peek at this and I'll be back in a second. Alright, oh, when I came up here for something and I completely forgot what it was. I need candles, I need light sources other than bog standard torches. So the recipe for candles is iron, beeswax or tallow and string. Now I think if we look in rustic that way, so if I take a little bit, I don't need a lot, that will do. Let me just turn those into blocks. That should be no, it's not with those like that anyway. Let me just turn those back into that, and then that will go nicely away. Right, so we need a bit of that. We need some string. 1, 2, 3, 4, half a dozen of those, and a little bit of iron, and a bit of beeswax, which we'll just dump that one on there. Oh god, inventory is doing its usual trick, I'm afraid, but oh well, such is life. There's 9. We can leave those in there, that's fine. We'll grab a couple more, take those, leave the rest just to process. That should work nicely, shouldn't it? There you go. That's 17 candles, so that's certainly more than 4. Anyway, yeah. So I've got 8. I'm going with 8 places for the guys to work in. We are going to be taking, first things first, we are going to ignite these 2 things here. We're going to take out, do an F7, and we're going to take out all of the torches. I want to see where my dark spots are, how illuminating that lot is, and yada yada. So it's not too bad. That gives you a reasonable amount of illumination. So what we'll do is we'll stick a candle there and there. We'll stick one there and there. We'll have one there. That works. This is all nicely lit from that. We can have one there, and one there. Lit. Right, so currently we have beds, 8 of them. There is another item we need in here, and that is armor stands. And I'm going to stick in 3 armor stands, I think. I just need to convert that lot into that. Get a whole load of sticks. I'm trying to remember my armor stand recipe. So let's just not bother and just do that. Armor stand. Oh, we need slabs. Not a problem. We got the meat. We got the materials to make slabs. It's just not a lot of it. Let me grab most of that and do those. That should be more than enough. 1, 2, 3 of those, and then that's it, isn't it? 3 of those. Lovely. And we will put 2 of them. It's not a. You know, when I was coming up with the design for this place, it was most definitely not an ideal shape for that. Put one there. We've got some chairs, so we'll put one here, and here. That's those 2. These 2 guys can have one as well, and then we'll just stick the other 2 there. So that is working. That is there, and then all we need to do is, and we should find that one bed has been claimed for the guard, and the guard is now freed up a bed over there, so that's all handy. And once a few of these grow up and we get more guards, then things. Enderman, I see you. Don't run away. Hello, sir. Come here. Die. Always take your opportunity to grab an enderman. Now this does all need structuring and cleaning and making nice. So I'm not going to get carried away with that right now. My main concern at this stage was getting things. The guard here, who's level 22, should practice on these armor stands, and let's see whether you do actually, shall we? Are you going to do some oh, you're just having a little practice walk around. Okay, that's fine. Let's take a little bit of a chain in there. Does this thing burn? No, it's good. We can do that. Just put, I don't know. No, that's silly. Let's stick another one there. Alright, off to sleep. At least take the armor off. That's good of them. What else? Anything else to do in here? Actually, on the inside of here? I don't think there is. But there is stuff to do on the outside. how do I want to play that? I would like to... Oh, okay. Don't mind me. I wanted to get me stuff down. Get me stuff down. That's always a good start, getting your stuff down. Right, so if I go and I'm not sure whether this will work like that. It will not. It actually would make more sense like that, I think. What we'll do is 1, 2, 1, 2. And not thatch, that wouldn't make much sense, would it now? Not bricks, small bricks, probably not. I'm looking for something in the way of tiles. Small tiles, yeah. Wide bricks. Yeah, I suppose we can go with something like wide bricks, can't we? That will work. And then what we'll do is we'll pop that there, and that there, and we shall grab you and go plop plop, plop plop, plop plop, plop plop. That just gives a bit more shape to that. Right. I need to see how our children are growing, so let us check that out, and I shall be right back with you. All right, we've just set off a second guard. One of the children grew up. I actually made one child too many. I had one without a bed, but that has now been solved by the fact that the guard has now moved into the barracks, and she's currently kitting herself out with gear. What are you after thou? Huh? No legs? Sure, I'm sure we've got some armour. Yes, there we go. Not the best equipped, but when you actually consider that most of that armour was enchanted, I'm surprised. I thought there was a diamond sword in one of these chests, but I'm surprised you've not gone for that. But what can I do? I mean, I can't force them to take the things, can I? You know, there's stuff they've got. That's 2 guards doing the rounds. I'm waiting for some more nitwits to crop up, and then we'll be able to get the rest done. But in the meantime, sorry, I need to head over this way. I've got a little bit of build. Oh, another car. This is why I want to get these done sooner rather than later, of course. I'd like those, if you don't mind. Just get me 60. Oh well. And then I would like to craft myself 7 of those, or 8 of those even. So I've been putting in the path blocks to get around to the gate and everything over there. Still a whole load of work to do, and he's not helping. It's not really not helping that these guys are just sitting there doing nothing when they should be working, but you know, what can you do about it, eh? Other than grumble. Grumble's always a good option. And yeah, it would be quicker to use my sword, but I don't need to do that one actually. So we can come in here with that, bob, 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 and bob, 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 and bob, bob, and do a little bit of crafting of one of those and get a bob. There we go. Now we've got plenty of bob over there, and we need to just come around here like that. Needs a little bit of detailing still. There's always with the detailing. Always with the detailing with this man. What is he on about, huh? But they should come in here. She's actually leveled up, and or is that the? Are you the oldest one? Actually, you might be the older one of the two. You should practice against those. I'm not seeing them do the practicing. Come on. At least show me practicing, huh? Set you with some lovely armour stands. All you need to do is just do a little bit of practice. Come on. Show us how it's done. I've given you a double one as well. Okay. Not doing the practicing. In fact, we should make your mind up about which chair you want to sit in. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure how long I've been recording, so let me just check that out and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, yeah, we've been going for 35 minutes. We're really waiting now on these children to grow up to give them the careers. I'm going to go and buy the careers we want, and I think what we've got 8 children left right now. We will need to put more living quarters in, but if I were to make some of those children, so we've got a guard, but I'm not too worried about that. Let us go and grab this. So I would like a couple of druids, at least 2 ranchers. Captain we would like, but not right now. Teacher we don't need. Druid no. Enchanter no. Rancher no. Definitely want at least 1 more miner, so that's, what's that, 5. And I think certainly, well, at the moment, let's he's going to drop them. So we've got ranchers, we've got druids, and we've got another miner. And then we're going to want farmers, and I want 3, I think. 1, 2, 3. Don't want any more bards, don't need any more lumberjacks. I think 2, 3, that's 8. And that's not a bad starting point when those kids grow up. And hopefully then we'll get enough of them, they'll be farming at a rate that's fast enough to feed the animals. The ranchers will be able to keep up with feeding the animals, and other than that, I don't know what else I can do. I mean, if it's capable of putting non-villager seeds in there, then I just need a seed farm, and they'll deal with the rest. But as it stands, we're losing out. The chickens especially are looking very sorry for themselves. Sheep are not too bad. Cows, again, we're not. I mean, we've got the breeding them, so, and they don't seem to be killing them at the moment. So that seems to be a thing. Maybe we need more butchers. Maybe I need to put another butchers in, and you know, so they can butcher them faster than they're breeding them. But I genuinely don't know what the best solution with all of this. Anyway, on that note, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye for now.